to our blending lesson today. Today's January 15th, and we are in our last day of Unit 3, Week 1, where we are working on the long A sound. So remember, long vowels in general and long A, they just say their name in the alphabet. So if you're singing your alphabet song and you say A, B, C, the long A sound sounds like the letter A. Short A sounds like the A in apple. Long A says A. So this week we are working on the A blank E spelling of the long A sound. So first let's do high frequency words. Y, away, pretty, should, upon, so, girl, boy, done, work, soon, by, people, old, any, from, together, grow, now, today, some, way, green, water, once, happy, how, ago, every, after. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, first word. Chase, your turn. Cha, a, s, chase. CH says cha. A blank E says A, the long A. Cha, a, che. S says S, cha, ace, chase. Next word. Shape, your turn. Sh, a, pa, shape. SH, like the shell card, says shh. And A and his buddy E say that long A sound, A. So remember, we've been saying this all week. If you have A by itself, then that just says A. So as soon as you give A its buddy E, it changes the sound and says the long A, which is just A. Sh, A, shave. P says pa, sh, ape, shape. Next word. Whale, your turn. Wa, a, o, whale. So this is just like the whale card. WH says wa. And A blank E, A has his buddy, so it switches to the long A sound, A. L says o, wa, ale, whale. Next word. Snack, your turn. Sn, a, k, snack. So when I say the word snack, I hear a. I hear short A. So that also kind of tells me that I'm not going to have A's buddy E. I'm just going to have A. And that A by itself tells us that it's going to be a. Sn-a. And then we know that CK, they work together to say ka, sn-ak, snack. Next word. Shake, your turn. Sh, a, k, shake. So when I say the word shake, I know that it's going to be a long A. It's going to have its buddy because I hear A in the middle of it. There's A blank E, so A has its buddy E, so it immediately flips and says A. Sh, a, shay. K says ka, sh, ache, shake. Next word. We're going to do a contraction. Haven't, your turn. Haven't. So we know the contractions are just a blend of two words. In this case, hasn't is has not. Okay, so we'll do that. Put that down. So there's the word has and the word not that we are pretty familiar with, has not. So if we're going to take the word has not, or the words has not, and we're going to make it a contraction, hasn't, we still have the beginning sound, or the beginning word. Has, it's a word that we know. And when we take two words and we make them a contraction, we don't have the space there anymore. We just put them together. And then instead of the O in the word not, we replace it with an apostrophe. And then if you see it in a book, you can still blend it. You see has, see the beginning word. Oh yeah, I didn't know that word. Hasn't. Okay, and that apostrophe just means that it's taking the place of the O in the word not. Okay, so we're gonna do another contraction. We're gonna do the word its. So the contraction its is a combination of the word it and the word is. So this contraction is using the word is. Okay, so let's see. So it's. So there's the word it and the word is. So it is. And we're going to make a contraction with these two words. So we are still going to have I. We are still going to have T, it. But just like in the word hasn't, we replace the O with an apostrophe. When we make the word its, we are replacing the I with an apostrophe. So if you were to see this in a book, it is, you would just say it, it's. Okay. And next one is haven't. Your turn. Haven't. So the contraction haven't is a blend of the words have, not. So here's the word have and the word not. And if we're going to write a contraction with these two words, we're going to replace the O and put an apostrophe in its place. So we're still going to have the word have. We are just going to get rid of the O and have an apostrophe. So remember, you have two words. You're going to make a contraction out of them. You just put them together. They don't have a space anymore. But instead of the letter O, we're putting an apostrophe. We still have the T. So again, you see this in a book, you might recognize the beginning of this word, have, haven't. And then you can kind of put it together in your head that, oh yeah, haven't means have not. And can't, your turn. Can't. So can't is a blend of the words can and the word not. Okay. So there's the word can and the word not. Both of these are high frequency words. Can not. Now in this case, it's a little bit different. We know that we would take the two words and put them together, get rid of the space, and we would just replace the O. In this word, turning cannot into can't, notice how the word can ends with an N. And notice how the word not begins with an N. So if you were to put those two together, C-A-N-N apostrophe T, that wouldn't look right. So you take out the N and the O and replace it with an apostrophe. So you still have that sound, only thing you did was take out the extra N. Can, not, means the word can't. All right, we can do one more. She's, your turn. She's. So the word she's, the contraction, she's, is a blend of the words she is. Here's the high frequency word she. And high frequency word is. She is. So just like in the word it's, we replaced the I with an apostrophe. We would do the same thing with these words she is to make it the contraction she's. Still have the word she. Remember, we put them together. We don't have a space there anymore. And take out that I. Make it an apostrophe. Keep the S. And then we have the word she's. So again, you'll see this in a book and you'll know the word she because it's a high frequency word. She's. Like she's jumping on the bed. She is jumping on the bed. You can't jump on the bed. You cannot jump on the bed. I haven't been jumping on the bed. I have not been jumping on the bed. All right, let's do a sentence. Okay. Oh, it's a high frequency word. Can, capital C, beginning of a sentence. A, SN, 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 SN. A blanky, long A. Remember when A has its buddy E, it flips from A to A. K says ka, sn, a, snake. Can a snake? B says ba. A blanky, A has his buddy E, no longer says a, now it says a, ba, a. K says ka, ba, ache, bake. Squeeze this in here. High frequency word U. High frequency word A. C says ka. A blanky, A and his buddy E makes the long A sound. K says ka, ache, cake. All right, let's read our sentence. Can a snake bake you a cake? Your turn. All right, we need some punctuation. So if you take a look at this sentence has an answer. If I said to someone, can a snake bake you a cake? They might say, no, that's really silly. A snake cannot bake me a cake. So it has an answer, so it has to have a question mark. Or if we were in a fantasy story and I said, can a snake bake you a cake? Yeah, you can go to that bakery that's owned by the snake and the mouse and they will bake you a cake. But we know that would never happen, so it's fantasy. Okay, let's do nouns and verbs. So we know a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. And if you look in the sentence, we have two nouns. We have snake, which is a thing, okay? And we have cake, which is also a noun, okay? Now the word you is a pronoun. So I could put my name in here. Can a snake bake Miss Porter a cake? Can a snake bake Aiden a cake? Can a snake bake Mr. Porter a cake? So you can put anybody's name here. And then that's kind of who you're asking if the snake could bake a cake for. Okay, so the verb. So the verb is being done action happening in the sentence. What is the cake doing something? No, it's not. Is you, the word you, doing something? No. The snake is doing something. So what's the snake doing in our sentence? The snake is going to bake a cake. Bake is the action. All right, let's go ahead and we'll read our whole board. I don't think we read these earlier. Chase, shape, whale, snack. Your turn. Wonderful. Shake, hasn't, it's. Your turn. Wonderful. Haven't, can't, she's. Your turn. Thank you. Can a snake bake you a cake? Your turn. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your focus and participation. We'll see you later.